Welcome back, this is Board Game Officer. We have a unboxing of Tiny Epic Game of Thrones. Now this was just shipped to me, so I opened up, saw what it was, and I haven't opened anything up yet. So let's go ahead and see what they got us. We do have the expansion, Ice and Fire. We do have the Heroes Pack that come with all the miniatures and some of their cards. Sorry, I do have a stuffy nose. We have the base game here with everything in it, and it looks like we've got they sent me a Guardian Heart, so this is a review copy, so it comes with a miniature. This is for Heroes of Land, Air, and Sea, so that is just a kind of a fun thing. This as well, a desk emoji, is that what that is? Number 1, Sir Gamelin, legendary hero. It looks like it actually charged. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and just start right here with these. Not really part of the game, more of kind of keepers. Just see what they have out there to get. So we do have Sir Gamelin here. That paint job's definitely better than mine. But that is alright. That's awesome here. Let's see what he sounds like. You ready? You ready? How do I? You can hear that? That's kind of fun. Alright, let's go ahead and look into this one here. We've got our handy dandy dragon unboxing knife here, which we do have it sharpened up. Well, maybe I need to sharpen it again. It's been a while since I sharpened it. But here, if you ever played Heroes of Land, Air, and Sea, this will be a extra character, it looks like, for that. Nice. That's actually pretty cool. It's even painted. Look at that. Let's go ahead and look at that. I love it when stuff is painted, just because then I don't have to do it. That's pretty cool paint job too. Alright. Now, that was just for the little side things, to kind of show off what they have there. So if you're interested in those games, or this little desk emoji, they do have those for sale there on their Gamelin website. Now, let's go ahead and get that box out of the way. Let's go ahead and let's jump into the base game here first. Maybe. So I have I've watched how to play on this game, but I have not watched a whole lot of it. So, take all this with a grain of salt of what you see and what I say. Usurper's Code. I also I have not watched Game of Thrones. So I am coming at this as I don't know everything about this universe, which that will be maybe a different perspective than others. So we got a nice little rulebook here. The rulebook looks like it's actually kind of long. 24 pages, and actually gets all the way there on the back there. We've got the Hand King. Oh yeah, we got the super tiny miniatures like Tiny Epic Dungeons. We got the Hand of the King miniature there. Let's go ahead and look at those actually. Is that a card? Yep, and we got 2 cards in there for Hand of the King. And miniatures there. Oh yeah. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. So we got that guy there. And then we have the throne. I mean, look at that. You can actually see all those swords and everything. That would be a bugger to paint, to try to get all those swords and handles and everything. Oh, man. But that is an awesome little miniature there. Ooh, let's look at that. That's cool. That crown there. All right. Then we've got a whole lot of these meeples here. We got some castles, some men, some plus 30 health here. There's some more plus 30 defense, it looks like, or something like that. Ooh, that looks like the throne there as well. So these are just going to be your wooden meeples, nothing super fancy or anything about them. They are printed on both sides, so that's nice. Let's see. Ooh, we got the dice. Tell you what, you put dice in a game and that makes me like it already. Okay, these are about the size of Tiny Epic dice as well, if you've ever played Tiny Epic Dungeon dice. They got good. Oh, yeah. I really like to use this as a dice roller because it's got good pictures, at least with Tiny Epic Dungeons I do. So that is nice here. Let's do the miniatures last, just because that's the fun part. We do have some coins here. Let's go see how nice these coins are. Oh! They do actually have a little bit of weight, if you could hear that. They are actually semi-metal. They're not like thick metal, but they're not just plastic. That's actually pretty cool. Whoa, as I drop one and lose it. Alright. Let's go ahead and open up the cards here. There we go, there. Oh, this had an easy open. Oh well, my dragon knife makes it even easier to open. So, we have some cards there. Like I said, I don't know enough about any of this, so I don't even know what these cards are yet. So I apologize. This is more going to be me rambling. I don't know. Tell me what you thought of the show. If it's a show I should try to watch, because I've just never really been into that like olden kingdom kind of theme. So I haven't been into any of those shows. But there's some more of those first cards there. I'm guessing those are like our heroes or something. Some reference. Oh no, these are enemy cards, next target, Starfall, the riddles. Alright. That was not informative at all. But, oh, there we go. Yeah, this one's nice. Here's going to be like our map tiles, basically, where we lay all these out and make a big, large map there. And then we've got the different houses here. House of Aaron, House of Greyjoy, House of Baratheon, House of Tyrell, House of Martell. How many houses are there? House of Tully, House of Stark, House of Lannister, and that's it. Yep. And these look like little counter / helper cards here. Another little counter and that cool crown picture there. There you go. That is the base box other than the miniatures. So let's go ahead and look at these other miniatures. I wonder, was this a Kickstarter? Was this one a Kickstarter thing? Is that why it's in a separate baggie with this chair and this little guy? What did he call himself? The Hand of the King. So here we have the miniatures. There's one. There's two. There's 3. Ooh, a little Axeman. Yeah, you know, I could probably tell you these guys' names and stuff if I actually watched and know the show, but I don't know the show whatsoever. So I can't help with that at all. But the miniatures look pretty good for how tiny they are and everything. They do really well with miniatures. I really like the Tiny Epic Dungeon miniatures, and so these are just the same quality. So if you know that, then you know these. Let's go ahead and fit all this back in here. Like there, like that. These go down here. This goes down here. Add these cards there. That's to be off to the side. Those there. Get the dice back in here. You know, that's another thing, is that these are tiny in these boxes, but at least with Tiny Epic Dungeon, like, stuff fits not too bad. And those fit right there. Look at that. And I got everything back in this tiny little box. Just smash all those flat. Boom. With no lid lift. Alright, let's do Game of Thrones Ice and Fire. I know this is a big thing like Ice and Fire with... Oh, that did not cut it. With Game of Thrones, but I really don't know what it is. So down in the comments, let me know about this, and maybe I'll have to try to watch the show. Ooh, that's nifty. I like that. That's cool. The Rangers Code. Add another 16 pages of rules. I don't know how much of this is absolutely needed. Not absolutely needed, but like, is this all new stuff? Because it does say it's an expansion, not a standalone. So I'm not sure if this makes it cooperative, because this looks like Ice Fire cooperative play, standard gameplay. And at the back it has solo structure. So it definitely is 1 to 5 player. Ooh, we've got some plastic, or not plastic. We got cardboard tokens here. And it looks like some standees. We have one more of those tokens. We got some more meeples. Ooh, look at that dragon head. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I want to fight the dragon. I'm definitely... Ooh, another dragon. I'm definitely more of a cooperative solo type player than... Oh, let me see if this has an easy off again. There he goes. Than a competitive player when it comes just in general. Looks like we got some more of these cards here. Nothing, just new cards, but about the same until we get back here. And now we got some new cards. Round 1, that person does not attack. Round 1 does not attack. I got a backside for round 2. Oh, round 2, Rangers report. Okay, I'm sure this is probably the cooperative version there with those. We get 1 extra dice. Didn't come with a baggie. That's weird. I like all the different symbols on it. Look at that. We didn't go through that with the other dice. They're definitely not normal dice. It looks like there's 1 symbol of each thing on each side. So let's open up this last little package here. We've got some more of Allied Pool here. We got some more maps. Ooh, the Night King. These are probably like who you fight. The Terror Pool. And the White Walkers Pool. Yeah, these look like all enemy type things. And then we did get a baggie of 3 more miniatures. Let's go ahead and go through that. Here we've got a spearman there. We got a swordman with a nice little bent sword there. That'll straighten out pretty easily though. Yeah, there you go. And then this nice little lady. If I know who that is, I don't think she's very nice. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe she is. Alright. And there we have the Ice and Fire unboxing. I do apologize, it's not super informative here, but at least you get to see what's kind of all in all the boxes there. So if you're waiting for this or looking to pick this up, this is kind of just good to know what actually comes in the box. I definitely will be doing at least a review, maybe some playthroughs. We'll see how we get to it. But we'll definitely do a review for sure, as this is a review copy. Oh no, I forgot to put this back into the main box. You were probably all yelling at me, hey, where's the rule book? Sorry. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and look at these miniatures and cards here. The Heroes pack. Oh, there we go. Ooh, here we go. Yeah, let's just look at them right here. We got a Ranger, Sword and Shield. Then we've got our Maidens here. And then another Swordsman. Nice. And it looks like we have probably cards. These are probably each of their cards. Let's just go ahead and look here. Cersei Lannister, Robb Stark, Edmund Tully, Ilaria Sand, Margaery Tyrell, Stannis Baratheon, and Theon Greyjoy. So it's looks like it's one more for each of the factions that they have. And then another card for each of them. So 2 cards for each of them. Yep. Are they the same card? Are they a duplicate? Nope, there are 2 separate cards there. Cool. For each of them. Now, I'm going to look up on Thingiverse or something to see if there's something you could print to keep all of this together, or at least get these miniatures in one of these so I don't have to keep this hero pack separate. That would be nice. Anyways, there you have Tiny Epic Game of Thrones, including the Ice and Fire pack and the Heroes pack, and my unboxing Dragon Knife. And let me know what you think of this game, and I will see you later.